Hey everybody, this is Queen Lenore with Ladies Night. We're waiting on Virgo Queen. She's doing things. The reason I'm starting a little early is just to make sure I have everything in place the way I want it, to make sure it covers both me and Virgo Queen. So we are excited. I had to come up with some good ideas for a conversation. So right now I'm working on my Twitch account, which I have started, but I'm having a problem with my camera not working. So I am going to start my streaming here as well. Hello, everybody. That's still saying I'm offline. Okay, there I go. I'm online now on Twitch and on YouTube. This is really awesome. I'm appreciating all this. I'm just was hoping that I can get my camera to work. For some, it was working earlier, and then right now it doesn't want to work. So excuse me if it doesn't work. So how are you guys doing? I am doing great. There's so much to talk about. There's so much. So Twitch, I'm just gonna give you a follow up. I'm Queen Lenora, same with my YouTube. I'm Queen Lenora, and I like to. My thing is love and live until as if it were your last days, because you never know. Tomorrow's not promised, so we want to have fun and enjoy. Have fun conversating. We want to stay positive and uplifting. These are things that we want to continue in our journey. I just thank you so much for all you've done. Can you put that drink in the freezer for a little bit? Yeah. Um, so it won't fit in that one. You have to go in the big one. You just stick it in the refrigerator. Okay, so we're having complication with our drink. So anyway, so what we do on Ladies Night is we talk about everything, and we're free to have a conversation about a lot of stuff. So there's so much that things I have so many questions about. So when Virgo Queen gets in here, we have tons of questions. Now Virgo Queen already stated that she's not going to be here that long, so we're going to have to utilize her as much as we can, so we can have a good time with her as well, because you know how we love being around Virgo Queen. I'm sorry, my charge came out, and I'm gonna make sure it's in. So for you guys, we did earlier. My daughter did a cooking show on Twitch, and so we're gonna get a piece of her cake so you can see how that looks. If you if you go to my Twitch account, which is the Level Up Show, and on the cooking segment, which is food and drinks, you can then see the episode that we did for. I keep unplugging it because I'm trying to get it fixed. Once Virgo Queen gets in here, I can probably do it better. But I am having lots of issues because I don't know what I'm doing, and I just want to make sure I'm learning this, and this is really fun for me, and I've been really enjoying it. And you two of you have not been blessed to see me every day, but since I started Twitch, they were able to see me every day. So if you ever want to just check me out every day, I'm on Twitch. I'm not. I don't have any set hours. Just having fun. Also, I do the Talk It Out show, and that will be on Wednesday and Fridays from Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. and Friday at 10:15. So please come and join us on the Talk It Out show as well. There's so many different things that's going on in our life and in our journey, and sometimes we have a hard time when we're living our life, and the stress and different situations. So I've been talking to so many different people about the stress of their life and the different situations that they're going through. So I just also always want to keep you guys updated that you should always, even though things might seem rough or tough, to always keep a positive outlet on this. On YouTube, I did explicit on here only because I don't know which way the conversation is going to turn, and then because it's ladies' night, I did. That's why I did it. I'm going to ask my person real quick. Bobby, can you kind of like scoot this back? Every time I scoot it back, it unplugs this way. And so we still haven't been able to figure out how to get the camera to come onto the regular. There we go. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that will hit both of us. Okay, so then yeah, once she gets here, I will. I don't want to go too far because this is when people actually chat more. They don't chat too much on YouTube. We haven't had that yet. unplug this and put the charger on this side. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So when a Virgo Queen comes, we're gonna have a ball. And it's so weird to look at this. Like I'm looking over here at the YouTube and I'm on this side and on this side, I'm on that side. It's really weird. It's very odd. But anyway, so there were some questions that I did want to discuss, but then there's some things that, like I said, people have wanted to talk to me about, and I just like, hey, let's talk, you know. And it's so funny that um, that we similar. So many people come and talk to me about different things. They probably come and talk to the Virgo Queen about some things. But what's weird to me is that most of the people that are talking to me have the same issues. I don't know if you guys have the same thing. Is there a way you can put it up a little bit closer? Yeah, because I feel like I'm like in slow motion. There we go. So, if you guys have any questions, I'm gonna take my glasses off for a minute, just because I I could see you guys this way. It's just when the chatting starts, I won't be able to see it. So that's when I put the glasses back on. But let me show you. I'm blazer. I'm all over the place. I just stole my hat, my sister's hat, and it's blazers, and they're playing tonight. But this is what I look like. Hey, this is when you know you're having fun, and it's ladies' night. You're partying, and it's sparkling everywhere. Yay! How that you like that? I like it too. Like I'm just sparkling. I'm gonna turn it off. I see some glare, but yeah. Okay, so while she's coming, I don't really want to start any conversations until she gets here, but I do have like some things that we could talk about. So, like I said, I do have questions that people hit me up on. Okay, I need it. I need the glasses. Oh. You can turn that off if it's not working up there. Okay. Okay, let me read. Hold on. Turn it off, you said? Oh, yeah. That is so true. So I'm gonna read this one. I love it. So the person just dropping by random people's page, and that's really nice. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And they're just reminding people that they are loved and that their lives had meaning, and as a cliche as it is, things will always get better. I truly agree with that. And remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but actions in spite of it. You're an awesome human being. Thank you so much. And that is so true what the person is saying. It's like we go through so much in our lives, and sometimes we feel like it's going to last forever, or people are not going to love us, or they're not going to talk to us, or whatever the case may be. And it's truly not that way at all, and it will get better, and there's going to be somebody there for you as well. Thank you. And so it's this is so anyway, like I said, it's nice to know that you loved, and that's why I say I try to keep my channel always on a positive note, because I feel like you should be loved, you should be encouraged, and if you want to talk, this is what Ladies Night is all about. And if fellas, if you want to stop by, you can stop by. Just because it's Ladies Night doesn't mean you can't stop by, because really, we want your opinion as well. So just remember that, okay? So Virgo Queen is here. You can introduce yourself, Virgo.
Hi.
That's all she said. She introduced
Why is there two screens? That's what I want to know.
Why is there two screens? Well, this is our YouTube and this is our Twitch account, and I live stream on Twitch every day. And Twitch, if you don't know what Twitch is, it's a gaming app, a gaming live stream. But they do other stuff, as you can see, because I'm not a gamer. I try to do a little gaming on my phone, but that's about it. She's over here having a good time talking to the person during the thing. So yeah, and I want to make sure I get her all the way in. So can you see her all right? That's good. So Virgo, how's your day been since you really didn't introduce yourself like I asked?
My name is Virgo Queen. I'm the queen of all Virgos, of a true Virgo to the heart.
Yeah.
My days been going great. You know, just been busy. Might be stepping out tonight on a little date. Not sure yet. This dude seems kind of clingy. I don't like all that clinginess.
So yeah, so are you gonna she's are you want to tell people like you
So,
like When you met the person from or anything like this, it's ladies' night.
I have met him on an app, a dating app called Tag.
Mm-hmm.
He seems kind of nice so far. We've been just texting. I'm not much of a texter. I'm from old school, call me if you want to talk to me and conversate. So far, and it really hasn't been long. This has been very short lived. Um, thank you, sweetie. Yeah, yes. And so far, maybe I'm just picky, finicky, or whatever. But so far, it's like, okay, I got to do this. I'm telling them, text them, okay, I got to take care of this, whatever. I'll text you when I'm done. Don't know when that's gonna be. Then after I text that, then I get like six more text messages. He
Wow.
sent me some pictures of them. Oh, you must not like my pictures. Oh, da da this. LOL, LOL, LOL. Dude, you look like you about 60 years old. And first, I'm sorry, I'm just keeping it real, but
Let it keep it real.
it's like I told you I'm gonna text you when I get done. And it's like, oh well, you haven't responded back. Well, why? Da 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 da. I already sent you a main text that hey, I got such and such to do. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna be a little bit busy. When I get done, I will hit you up. Okay. And then 5 minutes later, hey, well, da 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 da. I sent you a picture. Why you ain't message? Or why you not responding? Are you sleep? Are you doing this or doing that? And to me, those are little signs right there. Like I don't know about this dude.
Yeah.
It's not my type of flavor. I'm not with that. If I tell you, hey, I'm busy. I'm doing this, doing that. I'll get back to you. Then I get back to you.
We have another follower on Twitch.
Hey.
Yay! To K8YAX. Yay! Thank you for following. We appreciate it. Yeah, we don't like clingy guys. So I kind of understand that, especially when you haven't even met the person yet. That kind of gives us a scare off. So, fellas, if you are on these dating sites or however you guys are mingling and meeting people, remember don't be too clingy because it does make us nervous. And you
What's a
see all the
turn off?
crazy, yeah, it's a turn off. And then there's too many crazy people in the world at the same time. So we have that issue too. So real quick before we go any further, the
Oh, we got
pound cake that we that my daughter made earlier.
should have been a rum cake.
It should have been, but I don't think she can have that because she's 13. But my daughter that she did on my cooking channel today made the pound cake, and this is what the pound cake looked like. And remember, it was a pound of, and look how soft it is. Let me see what it is.
It's moist.
Moist. You see how moist it is? Yeah. So, uh, so earlier today, if you want to see the recipe, she explains it so you can watch it on the food and drink channel. But I did promise everybody that I was going to show the pound cake once it's done because that takes about 45 minutes to an hour, and I had to try to get my homework done. So I want to talk to, even though Virgo Queen, you're not married, um, I am, and so I like to hear both sides. That's why I love this conversation because it goes you can get the single perspective as well as the married perspective. So we have a mutual friend that's having issues with her marriage, and she wants to get a divorce. Now there hasn't been any infidelity. Oh, we're doing great. Thanks for asking. That's how we're doing. We're doing great.
Oh yes, we are. We're doing wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
How are you
asking.
doing?
Yeah, how are you? Exactly. Okay, so she's having problems in her marriage, and so in her marriage, she has all these different issues, complications, or whatever. But there's no infidelity. There's nothing. This is what happens. You can't have a ladies' night in this house. Yes. What do you need? No, because where you live. What is that? Oh, yep. On your back by curfew. One day we're gonna have privacy. Just
That's
one
not
day.
gonna happen.
Well, we got 10 million people living in the house. I think every time I say it, I up the ante of how many people live in the house. But we have 10 million. It's like one of those houses, and it's never ending of somebody stop coming out of the house. That's us. They usually show it in the car, but we did it in the house. So anyway, she's having issues, and like I said, there's no infidelity at all. But she doesn't feel like he's supporting her. She doesn't feel like he she feels like the game is way more important than him. than her. She feels like emotionally, financially, in every part of the way. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're tuning in. I appreciate it. And so I just want to know what advice would you give her? Because, like, for me, being a married person, I really don't believe in divorce, but I've been divorced. So let's don't think because I don't believe in divorce that I have never been married before and I haven't never had a divorce. Yes, I have, and sometimes you just there's no way out of it. But I feel like in your first 5 years, it's the hardest, and you need to prepare for it to be hard. But what advice would you give her, Virgo Queen, as single? Because sometimes we forget how it is to be single.
She needs to stick it out, and then too, I think isn't she a millennial? They're.
No, she's not a millennial.
Are you sure
No,
she's
she's
on the
like a
young side?
yeah, but I think she was born like in 83, 85.
But
I don't
she's
know.
still
She's 38. Yes.
really. Why
Yes.
they got her stuck at
I
30?
don't know.
Okay, well she's not a millennial. She's definitely not a millennial. She's 38.
Yes.
Ooh, she getting old.
I
Shh, don't tell her I said that.
won't say nothing. Shh,
Um,
don't watch the video.
yeah, don't watch this video. I love you. No, she just needs to stick it out. I think they should do some counseling. And this is coming from a single woman. I've been single, but I've been in relationships before,
Yeah.
for years. But I need to go ask her. I'm sorry, y'all. But I think they need counseling. It's too soon in the marriage to be talking about divorce. Like you said, there's no infidelity. There's really no reason. I had the same issue with my children's dad of 13 years where he liked this. Mind you, now he just turned 50 and he's still like this
And this
with
is
his
where
new
he should be on
girlfriend.
Twitch so he can at
Yeah,
least
he's still like
be
this.
talking to other people
Y'all
about
can't
it.
see me over there. He's still like this. We're not together now. We've been split up longer than we was together, but
Yeah.
he's still on the game.
Yes.
But there's really no reason to be getting a divorce, you know.
Well,
Or
it's not
even
just a
like,
game, and it's like she just when she went to the hospital, had surgery, and when she got out when they release you, how they push you out in a wheelchair, he was wiggling around playing with her, and she just had surgery. It stuck her on that one. That was a
well,
good one.
no, because he's young minded.
Yes, he is.
Like a big kid. He's a grown kid. He's a man child.
Yeah,
And I know he ain't no 38.
I think he
Is
is.
he younger?
No, I think he's 38.
He's 38. Yeah, he acts like a 2-year-old. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
it is.
she need to put her foot down.
There, I
I
know.
don't know. That's
It's a hard
hard
question. I
because
mean, like, what would you guys
I
do? What
know
do you
me.
think?
I know me personally. Had that would have happened to me, he got cussed out. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it
Well,
real.
I don't mind you
But
yelling and having an argument. That's nothing wrong. It's healthy to have an argument. But, like, you need to know the importance. It was to the point where the family
I mean,
was
there's a
scared to
time to
let her go
have
home.
fun,
Yeah.
but then there's a time you got to put your big boy pants on, and it's time to be serious. There's always room for laughter and fun and games and all of that. But we're a family now. We have a household. You want me to marry you? I mean, we got to do this. We got to do this for the long
Exactly.
haul. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that. I
Well,
know me as a
yeah.
person with me, I wouldn't be doing it. I
But
can't.
you're married. You got to think about the marriage. And it's in the beginning stage. And sometimes
Was it like that when before they got married?
I don't know the whole gist of, people's relationships are private. You don't know. But I'm quite sure he shows some of this.
I
And
mean,
I always say in a marriage, you got to understand you're having two different households come together.
yeah,
And
in a
not like
marriage,
with
you got to
kids
be
and
able
stuff
to
like
compromise on things in a marriage.
exactly. And you
And
got to
even before the
understand.
marriage, you still got to be able to compromise on things. Because now, instead of like you said, the two different households, instead of this household or that household, now you're one. You're one whole. Isn't that you drop the I's for we. It's a togetherness.
Yeah.
It's not a two-way street. Or a one-way street. It's a two-way street. You're a partnership.
Yeah.
You're in a partnership. You got to work on things together. She just need to sit down and talk to him.
Well, she
Or
tried to, but that's
they
when he
need to
started
go.
playing video games
Well,
while she talking.
they need to go to counseling.
Yeah, I believe they do.
They need
And
counseling.
Mika again said, why did she marry him? To change him for her image? of him to change
Possibility.
him to her image of him.
Possibility, but you can't change nobody. I don't want to. When I meet somebody and I like them for who they are. I don't want to be with them and then we get together or get married or whatever or get serious before marriage to change them into somebody else. I met you. I liked you for who you were when we first got together. Don't change. You can't change a man. You can't change a woman. Let them be who they are. And my philosophy is if they can't accept you for who you are, then they're not the one for you.
Exactly. And that's the thing. But the thing about it is, too, when you actually living with somebody, how you lived on your own, you bring it into your marriage. And there is compromise. There is being patient with one
There's a lot
another.
of compromise.
And
It's
there is
hard.
understanding and stuff like that. And you got to understand, I'm quite sure before they got married, he was playing video games. Duh. And he probably was doing a lot of stuff that was playing around and doing childish things then, but it didn't bother you because you weren't living in the same household. You didn't have to share bills together. You didn't have to do all those things together. So I think that's what makes it some way of a difference. You know what I mean? So when you're married, but I think it's one of those things that you're gonna. It's just a whole lot of work, and I know it's easy to bail out on it and stuff like that. But sometimes people have reaction. Like I said, he might don't know how to handle a situation, and he's not thinking about
He's
like
probably
when you're
never been in that type of situation,
no,
so
and I
he
think
doesn't
that's
know.
what is so hard.
And it's going to take room for that to grow.
Yeah,
I don't think he's ever been in a serious relationship, let alone be married. Ain't this his first marriage?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's her
so he
first
don't.
marriage too, though.
Yeah, but for her and him, they're like Bobby and Whitney. They're opposites attract because she's more mature mind wise than he is.
But I think that's some of the reasons why they're
And
not having a
so,
good
while
relationship either.
she's that was the issue in my relationship that I was having at the time, and I was the younger one. And so then it's like he's stagnant on this
Okay.
child level, and she's
You want
like
some?
this. She wants to be what's that?
I made a pineapple creamsicle.
I got scared. I was looking at that. I was like, that's
I made a pineapple creamsicle.
I got scared. I was looking at that. I was like, that's